Cool water. I did write a list of things down here. I'm not really keeping up with it. But, so here's what happens sometimes. It's been a tough couple of years in my little space-time continuum that I inhabit. And I guess your art, it's a word that gets thrown around liberally these days, but reflects that, or at least for me it does. And I'm not gonna get too into the details, you know, but life rolls on and things happen, things change, and I react accordingly, I guess. So I'm gonna play a few songs. These are brand new to you.
Nice. Kind
of brand new to me in a way. I haven't really played them in front of anybody, so probably should have seen if Rob's got any chicken wire. Forgot to do that, just in case. But so a couple of years ago, my mother died. I know it sucks, but yeah, I didn't really have a dad, so that was a big deal. And then about a year ago, so I started writing this. I was telling Paul and Liz, I started writing not songs. You know, I just started banging out this prose, and it kind of was morphing into this weird collection of short stories, I guess, is what it became, and or what it's become. And it's still kind of there, and I'm working on that. But almost a year ago, my oldest kid, after a whole shit pile of stupid. Shit pile of stupid.
I like that.
Yeah, that's got bumper sticker written all over your tattoo. Wouldn't that be a nice tattoo? Yeah. Across your neck. Anyway, so he fell off a 4th floor roof of a building in St. John and broke his neck and his back and his legs and his feet and his everything. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they found him unconscious uptown. And so that writing stopped, and all of a sudden we were circling the wagons pretty hard in our family, just trying to deal with that, you know, a kid in a, you know, completely immobilized situation. So we have, I don't know, urban chickens. Who's got urban chickens? Mm-hmm. No, see, that's smart. I grew up in the country. And I know that chickens are stupid and there's no reason to have them, but my wife went, oh, a while ago, we should get some chickens, you know, fresh eggs, you know, and you'll stroll through the verdant fields and get your chickens in the morning and then, you know, float on a cloud of fairy dust back to the house. Chickens are stupid, man, and they're gross. Anyway, but we got friends who have a construction company and in St. John. They do real well, and they're great carpenters, and so our friend Mike built this seriously nice chicken coop for us. Like, really good coop to do. And so after Isaac got hurt, you know, everything was like, I gotta get some space or someone's gonna get a lot more hurt. It's not good for me not to be able to do some, you know, writing and stuff. Yeah. So okay, did you know that raccoons were psychopaths? I guess that's the other part of this. Right, so a raccoon, for example, will just go into a chicken coop and it looks like the Manson family were there. Yeah. Right? Then that's what happened to our chickens. Going back a bit, whatever. I'm totally fine. I don't know, there was like a couple of them really in there, but mostly it was just like body parts everywhere. And so the chickens were gone and the coop was empty. So I kind of gutted the coop and knocked cleaned all that shit out and everything and painted it, and that became my new studio. So this is a long story, all of a sudden. It's exactly what happened. And so I spent last sort of June, July, August, September, whatever, a lot of the time I had a phone with me in case I was needed in the house, but I kind of spent most of the time in the chicken coop in the evenings, and it was great. So I wasn't writing these stories anymore, but I wrote a new album that I'm just recording now. Nice. And it's not going to be called Songs from the Coop. Like everybody, I've had that suggested, but I'm not doing that. It's got a different title, a different working title. But so I'm going to sing a few songs that I wrote in the coop, not all of them. But anyway, way longer than the next song I'm going to sing. That was. So this one, anyway, after he got hurt, you know, 4 floors is on the roof.
It's a long way.
Long way to go. And people were going, oh, you're so blessed. You're so blessed that he's alive. You're blessed. And I don't know. I don't know how much stuff works, but I just thought it was lucky. So this song is called Not Blessed, Just Lucky. It goes like this. This is a Fredericton debut. That's not how it goes. Not blessed, just lucky. I survived the fall. I'm not blessed, just lucky. No memory at all. When I hit the ground, no one heard a sound. I'm not blessed, just lucky. I survived the fall. I'm not blessed, I'm just lucky. I'm a crazy ache. I'm not blessed, I'm just lucky. I pulled an inside string. A dealer on the street went down to defeat. I'm not blessed, I'm just lucky. I'm a crazy ache. Is it gifted from on high? Just the rolling of a die. Some you lose, some you win. Ships get wrecked, ships come in. Just lucky, no setting of the sun. Not blessed, just lucky to choose a chosen one. Life and love's not fair, and I can't help but stare. Not blessed, just lucky, no setting of the sun. Is it gifted from on high? Just the rolling of a die. Some you lose, but some you win. Ships get wrecked, ships come in. Thanks, you guys. You know what? This is making me real happy. I need this. I don't know if you need this, but I need this. So, you paid your $10. You're stuck with me for the next little while. I really appreciate it. A lot, more than you know. So, cheers.
Cheers.
I love a beer, man, but I can't do it. Apparently drinking and driving isn't cool now either. So yeah, I'm just going to play a couple more out of the coupe, you know?
Yeah.
God, time flies when you're yapping and not singing it. So I guess connected to that last little diatribe is, so it just became, for me, that this happens, and then the orange asshole gets elected over top of that, right? And it just becomes this whole thing, and I started to, not consciously, but I guess subconsciously wonder what the hell's going on, right? Because everything I thought was real was no longer true or reliable, that's for sure. So this song is kind of about that. It's called Give Your Head a Shake. And it goes like this. Yeah, exactly. So. It's really weird to sing brand new songs that I haven't played for anybody before, but usually I'd, be really confident, and I'm not. You might think that what you need is coming down the line. Show up at the station, the train will run on time. Do it right and let it clean, follow all the rules. Vultures on the wires, pigeons on the stools. Give your head a shake. Give your head a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Wait till you hear that in the record. It's going to be like shake or shake, shake. It's going to be way different than this. You can feed on all the news and fill your head with shame. And all of the atrocities done in something's name. Thoughts and prayers fill the air like wishes and balloons. You might think it's coming real soon. But give your head a shake. Give your head a shake. Shake, shake. We're just learning this song together. So, as an aside, it's going to be neat to see how this thing evolves over time. But I can see this being a giant chorus line shake, 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 sort of rockette kind of a thing at some point. Shake it off a honey tree. Shake it up now, shivery.
Oh yeah.
Life is short and sweet. Shake it till the rattles roll. Shake the change out, pay the toll. I'll see you on the street. Solo. In case you were wondering. You can go to California, go panning for your gold. Line up on Black Friday before it all gets sold. Line the streets for big parades that everybody loves. Pennies fall from heaven, burying in the dust. Give your head a shake. Almost hear you.
Give your head a shake.
Thanks, Norm.
Shake. I got the last one.
That's how that goes. Thanks, you guys. Thanks a lot. So this is not, as I was saying earlier to Paul and Liz, who host the incredible Lansdowne House Concert Series,
That it is.
which is just, if you haven't been, that's Exhibit A and B right over there at the table. And they have a stunning, like just at the break, go over and say, "Hi, I'm interested in your house concert series," and they'll kind of connect with you. It's like top shelf stuff, right? I've even played there. It's not good. But it's sort of a once a month thing, and they do bring in amazing artists to do their thing. And Fredericton's got a lovely supportive music situation going on here right now with Emma and Eddie and you guys. And St. John's rocking too in its own way. The only place that really has no identity or reason to exist is Moncton, from what I can see. Just an observation. Moncton, it's a place. So anyway, continuing with the chicken coop theme, I'll play another one out of there. Play a couple more and take a little break, but this, so there's all that stuff going on personally and then globally and stuff, and this song just came out of, I guess it's a combination of my history degree and, the political situation in the States in terms of race-based stuff. Using the big words kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So Thomas Jefferson was quite a cat, obviously, a big mind and a big contributor to the American identity, the idea of freedom. And he owned slaves. Do both, apparently. This song is called Monticello, which was his plantation in Virginia. And I became aware of a woman named Sally Hemings, who was, she was really young when she was like 15. Thomas was in Paris, and he brought a slave household over to look after situations in Paris in 1789. And he took a shine to her, and so he had 6 kids with one of his slaves, Sally Hemings, and then just towards the end he freed her, but or she got her freedom when he died, something like that. Yeah. And so this song is kind of about that. It's called Monticello. You can find the underground line that leads to Monticello. Maybe see her ghost and past the stones, wandering the Bardo, the shackles shining cold. Stories never told. Parisian boulevards and tobacco dirt, with barely 16 years. Her pale beauty, it owned them all. So far and yet so near. She she don't get to choose. The masters make rules on Independence Day. Pull down the statue on Independence Day. All the way to Monticello, all the way to Monticello. Carriage wheels go rolling past to the mansion on the hill. Who am I to wonder why God gives such a bitter pill? So who could know the color of the past? Who could make that claim? Barren babies and barren witness, footnote all the same. Finally she was free. In the moonlight you might see on Independence Day, they're pulling down the statue on Independence Day, all the way to Monticello. All the way to Monticello, all the way to Monticello.
Yeah!
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm supposed to stop. What? Holy shit. Come on. I thought you were in the witness protection force. Really nice to see you guys. Supposed to stop at 8:30 and take a break, but I've been yapping so much I'm going to play one more song and then take a break. And if you want any CDs or vinyl or 8 tracks, just come and see me. Happy to help you. There's this, speaking, you know, we were talking about house concerts a minute ago, but there's this wonderful series of house concerts, not a series, but it's an organization that curates house concerts across the country called Home Roots. And there's like 15 different circuits all across Canada, and it's juried, and it's a tough gig, and I've been really lucky to get a couple. I got another one next year, but basically you drive 3 or 4 hours a day, you show up at a stranger's house, they feed you, you have a nap, then you do a show, then you get up and leave and never see them again. So you do that, excuse me, I'm having a hard time. You do that for 2 weeks straight, and then you come home, with, hopefully with a few bucks to paint the chicken coop with. and so this next song is it's on the last record which is called High Watermark, and I wrote this after the last tour I did in northern Alberta, all through the north, and it was there was lots of New Brunswickers actually coming out to some of these shows, and everyone's talking about home, you know, and home is still such a big thing. If you're from the East Coast, there's still those nascent ties, you know, and they're hard to let go of. But you must, if you want to go work in Alberta and make the big money, you must let go. So this song is just kind of a composite sketch of that. It's called Get It While You Can. This guy's a truck driver, maybe, up in the Big Mac, something like that. I had a Big Mac for supper tonight.
What?
I did. Sorry. I got here to pick up my daughter.
Wow.
And she was like late and she was hungry, so she had a coupon for McDonald's.
Coupon.
It's like $6.99 for like a Big Mac meal.
$6.99.
$4.99
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, there was people there that were obviously taking advantage of that too. I think.
I had a buffalo burger at the market today, and I actually thought, how much is a Big Mac these days? Because it's only $4.99 at the
A
market.
buffalo burger.
Yeah, and it's delicious. Made from
Where the hell
buffalo.
are they getting buffalo at around here?
Out by Sussex, I think.
Changes my perception. Anyway, it's called Get Away. Sussex and Buffalo. Okay. Get Away kid. Really glad you guys are here. I gotta get it done, I gotta keep the rubber rolling. Eyes on the prize, hands upon the wheel. It's not my truck, I drive it like it's stolen. Time is money and man, I made a deal. I lock and load and do the double bubble. Sold my soul, I'm making damn good pay. I do my job, I don't make no trouble. Highball, baby, that's all I got to say. On the road, it never ends. You just turn around and go back again. You get it while you can. Now the world's turning black and white, and the western skies are stone. I used to love the northern lights. I used to have a home. I used to have a home. I do the midnight run, and that's on purpose. Everybody makes a choice. I like it here, underneath the surface. No one sees me, no one hears my voice. So I'll haul this load of tar until it freezes. Some say never, some say soon. I've got my dashboard made of China Jesus. Like I said, I like it here alone. On the road it never ends. You just turn around and go back again. You get it while you can. Now the world's turning black and white, and the mountain skies are stone. I used to love the northern lights. I used to have a home. Now the world's turning black and white, and the mountain skies are stone. I used to love the northern lights. I used to have a home. 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 Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Thanks. Talk amongst yourselves.